Hello everyone. Today we will start our next chapter, that is Drug Price Control Order 1995. Okay, this order is issued under Section 3 of Essential Commodities Act 1995. Okay, then Government of India, under the Government of India, Ministry of Chemical and Fertilizer Works, and under that there is Department of Pharmaceutics, and under the Department of Pharmaceutics, National Pharmaceutical Pricing Authority works, and this DPCO is published by National Pharmaceutical Pricing Authorities. Next, introduction. The Drug Price Control Order (DPCO) is an order issued by the government under Essential Commodities Act which enables it to fix the prices of some essential drugs and their formulation. That is, this order has been passed to have control over the price of medicines which we are going to charge from the patient, and it is issued under the Essential Commodities Act 1995. It enables to fix the price of medicines or essential drugs so as to ensure that these medicines are available at a reasonable price to general public. Some provisions are given under this order are as follows. First, exemption from price control to new bulk drugs that are produced through indigenous research. That is, if any bulk drug is produced through indigenous research that is in our country or same country, then these bulk drugs are exempted from price control. Exempted means सूट, म्हणजे या ड्रग्सना प्राइस कंट्रोल ऑर्डरपासून सूट मिळालेली असते. नेक्स्ट, second is simplifying the forms and information to be submitted. That is, the form or information which is required to submit to the pricing authority is simplified in this order. Next, reducing the number of forms from 9 to 6. That is, initially the bulk drug manufacturer was submitting 9 forms, but now these forms has been reduced to 6. Next is objectives of this order. First, to achieve adequate production, that is, to increase the production of bulk drugs or formulations. Next, second, regulate equitable distribution, that is, the price of one medicine at any place in India should be constant or should be same. Next, increase supply of bulk drugs. And fourth is to make these available at fair rate, म्हणजेच योग्य त्या प्राईजमध्ये मेडिसिन्सची विक्री झाली पाहिजे. दीज आर द ऑब्जेक्टिव्स ऑफ दिस ऑर्डर, दॅट इज ड्रग प्राइस कंट्रोल ऑर्डर. नेक्स्ट वी विल सी some definitions. First, bulk drugs. It means any pharmaceutical, biological or plant product including its salts, esters, isomers, analogues and derivatives conforming to pharmacopoeial standard specified in Drug and Cosmetic Act 1940, which is used as such or as an ingredient in any formulation. That is, any substance of pharmaceutical, biological or plant origin that may be salt, isomer or its derivative, if its properties are similar with the standard which is given in Drug and Cosmetic Act 1940, then that substance is known as bulk drug. Next is ceiling price. It means a price fixed by a government for scheduled formulation in accordance with the provision of this order. That is, in this order, one schedule is given in that there are various drugs, and those drugs are called as scheduled drugs, and formulation prepared by using those drugs are called as scheduled formulation, and the price of these formulations are fixed by government, and this price is known as ceiling price. Next definition is dealer. It means a person carrying on the business of purchase or sale of drugs, whether as a wholesaler or retailer, and includes is his agent. That is, if the person is wholesaler or retailer of the drug, then that person is known as dealer. Next definition is distributor, means a person engaged in work of distribution of drugs and includes an agent or a stockist for stocking drugs for resale to the dealer. That is, if the person is taking drug from the manufacturer and storing it for resale again, then that person is known as distributor. Next definition is formulation. It means a medicine processed out of or containing one or more bulk drugs with or without use of pharmaceutical aids for internal or external use or in the diagnosis, treatment, mitigation or prevention of disease in human being or animals, but it does not include A. Any Ayurvedic or Unani medicine, B. Any homeopathic medicines, C. Any substance to which provisions of D and C Act do not apply. Okay, that is, the medicine which is processed out means if any processing is done on the drug to formulate any medicine or any formulation, or the medicine which contains one or more drugs which may or may not contain any drug any ingredient, then that is known as formulation. And this formulation does not include ayurvedic medicines, homeopathic medicines, and also those formulations which have not been given in Drug and Cosmetic Act 1940. Next definition is retail price. Retail price of drug fixed in accordance with provisions of DPCO 1995 and includes ceiling price. Okay, that is, this retail price is fixed in accordance with DPCO, that is drug price control order. In this order, one formula is given to calculate maximum retail price of the drug, and it also includes ceiling price. Okay, next is scheduled bulk drugs. It means the bulk drug specified in first schedule. As I have already told you, in this order one schedule has been given, and in that schedule various drugs are given, and those drugs are called as scheduled bulk drugs. Then schedule formulation. It means any formulation containing any bulk drug mentioned in first schedule. That is, if the formulation is made by using the drug which is specified in first schedule, then that formulation is known as schedule formulation. Next is cell turnover. It means the product of units of formulation sold by manufacturer or an importer in an accounting year multiplied by retail price inclusive of sale tax, and if any paid on direct sale by the manufacturer or importer, and it does not include excise duty or local taxes. That is, सेल टर्नओव्हर म्हणजेच काय, तर जेवढे युनिट्स मॅन्युफॅक्चरनी विकले, जेवढे फॉर्म्युलेशन्स विकले, इट मल्टिप्लाइड बाय रिटेल प्राइस ऑफ दॅट फॉर्म्युलेशन. इट इन्क्लूड्स सेल्स टॅक्स. सेल्स टॅक्स म्हणजेच जेव्हा एखादी वस्तू विकली जाते तेव्हा त्याचा टॅक्स मॅन्युफॅक्चररला गव्हर्मेंटला भरायला लागतो. तो टॅक्स म्हणजे सेल टॅक्स. ओके, and next is there is one point, that is excise duty. Excise duty is also one of the tax which is levied on the manufacturer of our country. म्हणजे आपल्या कंट्रीमध्येच जेव्हा एखाद्या मॅन्युफॅक्चररवर टॅक्स लावला जातो, दॅट टॅक्स इज नोन ॲज एक्साइज ड्युटी. अगेन देअर इज वन terminology, that is custom duty. Custom duty is the tax which is applied when any product is imported from another country. Next point is price of bulk drugs. In that first point, government has right to fix the maximum sale price of drugs. That is, to achieve objectives of this order, government has power to fix maximum sale price and also to revise the price of bulk drug after receiving information from the manufacturer. Next is, while fixing the price, government shall take into consideration following. First is post-tax return of 14% on net worth. Net worth means total profit. Uh, Total profit was 14% tax. Next is return of 22% on capital employed. Capital employed is also known as funds employed or total investment. On investment, there is 22%, or for new plant, a rate of return of 12% based on long term marginal costing. If there is new plant, then there is tax is 12%. In case of production is from basic stage, a post tax return of 18% on net worth, that is on total profit 18%, and on funds employed 26%. गव्हर्मेंट पहिले चेक करणार की यातला कोणता टॅक्स मॅन्युफॅक्चररनी पे केला आहे आणि त्यानंतर तो गव्हर्मेंट बल्क ड्रगची प्राईस फिक्स करणार. नेक्स्ट, प्रोव्हाइडेड फर्दर दॅट द ऑप्शन with regards to the rate of return once exercised by manufacturer shall be final, and no change of rates shall be made without prior approval of government. That is, there will not be change in any rate without approval of government. Next is, no person shall sell a bulk drugs at the price exceeding the maximum sale price fixed as per provisions of this order plus local taxes if applicable. That is, no person shall sell the bulk drugs at the price exceeding the price which is fixed by the government. Then, after the commencement of this order, if any manufacturer has started production of scheduled bulk drugs, he has to give information in the form number 1 and additional information within 15 days. म्हणजेच एखाद्या मॅन्युफॅक्चररनी एखाद्या बल्क ड्रगचं प्रोडक्शन केलं तर त्याने ती सगळी इन्फॉर्मेशन प्राइसिंग ऑथॉरिटीला द्यायची इन फॉर्म नंबर 1 विदिन 15 days. After receiving such information, government may fix the maximum sale price of the bulk drug and notify in official gazette. If manufacturer wants to revise the price, then he may apply to the government in filling form number 1, and after receiving information, government may revise the price within 4 months. That is, जर मॅन्युफॅक्चररला वाटलं की ह्या प्राईजमध्ये काहीतरी चेंजेस पाहिजे तर त्यांनी ते ॲप्लिकेशन गव्हर्मेंटला करायचं आणि गव्हर्मेंट ती इन्फॉर्मेशन चेक केल्यानंतर प्राईस रिवाईज करणार इन 4 months.